ダイヤモンドバックスとのシリーズ第2戦、9回表に11対11の同点に追いついたドジャースはランナー1塁2塁の場面で大谷選手が勝ち越しのスリーランホームランを放ち、14対11でドジャースが劇的な勝利を収めました。DMAC ことダグマケイン氏がドジャースネーションの番組でその活躍を称え、試合後インタビューでマンシー選手とロバーツ監督も大谷選手を称賛していました。
Shohei Ohtani, like he always seems to do, puts this Dodgers team on his back in a big moment, and you know he's going to come through, and he does exactly what you would expect him to do. Comes up in a big spot in the 9th inning, and he crushes a 3-run home run, a 3-run bomb for Shohei Ohtani. 113 miles per hour off the bat. Massive spot, goes 3 for 6, 12 home run of the year, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 2 runs. An incredible game, a tie game, a 11-11 game. And Shohei Ohtani steps up to the plate and just hits it like you expected him to do. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest player in the sport and the greatest athlete in professional sports right now. Just an incredible showing in that inning, and give this Dodgers team a ton of credit. You blew an 8-3 lead. You weren't able to get anything going offensively in between the Chris Taylor bunt in the 3rd and the Mookie Betts 2-out single in the 8th. You enter the 9th inning and you're trailing by 3 runs. It's an 11-8 game in the 9th inning, and the Dodgers, they scratch, they fight, they claw. You can never count the Never Say Dodgers tonight in Arizona in front of what felt like 80%, 90% Dodgers fans, and that 9th inning was absolutely epic. You saw the championship medal that the Dodgers have. They finally just woke up at the plate against Arizona Diamondbacks reliever Kevin Ginkel. Freddie Freeman singled, and he ended up scoring on another Andy Pages RBI base hit. That made an 11-9 game. Kike Hernandez doubled down the left field line. Then Max Muncy, he comes off the bench, and he gets the game-tying hit for the RBI to tie things up at 11, and that set the stage for Shohei Ohtani. Terry Lavello, he opts to go with Thompson to face Ohtani, and Shohei down in the count 1-2, down to his last strike, and he gets a splitter on the inner half, hanging up there, and he absolutely obliterated. Just an incredible bomb by Shohei.
The 1-2 coming from Thompson. And Ohtani torches one, tosses the bat, and watches it fly.
Just first of all, just look at the pimp job there. I mean, just look at the pimp job there with the arms up. The exclamation point. Don't tell me that Shohei Ohtani doesn't have that dog in him. His dog is 10 out of 10. It's next level. And I might be reading a little too much into this. There's a chance. But after the game, I went right back to look at the grand slam that Lourdes Gurriel hit in the 5th inning that tied things up at 8. And look at the pimp job that he did. It looked very similar to the one that Shohei Ohtani did late in the game.
From Thompson. And Ohtani torches one, tosses the bat, and watches it fly.
Yeah, I think Shohei did it better. I think Shohei saw that, and he goes up there in a big spot, comes through, puts the Dodgers up 14-11, and I think that he took that personal. I think he used that as fuel. Of course, Shohei is always going to want to go up there, and he's always going to want to go up there and be productive, have success. But I truly think that he goes up there in that spot and absolutely had it out for this Diamondbacks team, made it personal, and hit that big bomb. But just what a moment for the Dodgers, a team that, look, they probably were going to lose that game. They were dead in the water. The bats were quiet. Anthony Bonda gave up another grand slam. Roki Sasaki did not have his best night at all. Not a ton of swing and miss for Roki Sasaki. For Shohei Ohtani to have another moment like that, this is stuff we'll never forget. This is stuff we will remember as sports fans, as Dodgers fans, forever. It is pure cinema, right? It is pure cinema. You just can't script this. I mean, the fact that he finds himself up in those spots, in those moments, dread him, run from him. Ohtani arrives all the same. And just absolutely legendary stuff from Shohei Ohtani. Appreciate this man. Appreciate his greatness. This is a type of player that doesn't come around once in a generation, once in a lifetime. He comes around once in humanity, once in thousands of years. There will never be another Shohei Ohtani. He is one of one. He is the unicorn. He is Gotani. And tonight, he flexed his muscle like we've seen him do all year long so far. His whole time with the Dodgers, flexing his muscle, pimping it with the best bat flip you're going to see all year. Arms up with 80% Dodgers fans. Lots of them wearing Shohei Ohtani jerseys. It was pure cinema, like the Martin Scorsese meme. It was just an incredible, incredible moment. And we could just talk about Ohtani all day, and we will continue. And I'll read some comments here. We'll continue to break this one down. Ron Fig says he is a super fractor. Bonda is the weakest link. We'll talk some Anthony Bonda a little bit. And then Parker Lee. I love that you bring that up. Not only does he hit a big home run, his numbers are MVP level, right? He's ahead of his pace from last season now. I mean, I don't expect 50 stolen bases again because they're being more cautious with him, and he's going to be pitching at some point around the All-Star break. But he now has 12 home runs. What is the MLB lead right now? The MLB lead for home runs is 12. Who did he tie? Aaron Judge, Cal Raleigh, Kyle Schwarber. He is tied for the league lead in home runs. He's hitting 304. He's slugging 655. His weighted runs created plus at 190 is higher than it was in his MVP season, where it was 181. We are seeing Superman in baseball cleats in Shohei Ohtani. Here was Max Muncy after the game reacting to the Dodgers' epic 14-11 comeback win against the D-backs.
When Shohei steps in the ninth, are you already planning the party?
Yeah. No. I mean, you know, you guys have heard me say it how many times. Show keeps getting put in these spots that you expect the incredible, and he rarely disappoints, and that was no different there.
Shohei do in the 2 years you've had him? Does anything cease to amaze you anymore?
No. He's you know, between him and Barry Bonds, that's the two best players I've ever seen. I play with Barry, but what Shohei does in the clutch, I've never seen anything like what he does in the clutch.
先発の佐々木投手は調子が上がらず4回5失点で残念ながら降板となりました。しかし逆転されながら諦めないドジャースの打線が目覚め、大谷選手の決勝弾もあり見応えのある試合でした。ホームラン後のあのポーズはグリエル選手のと似てましたが、意識したのかどうなのでしょうか。また明日以降の活躍も期待します。